A popular breakfast option for health nuts around the world, oats can be prepared in numerous ways. You could soak them overnight with yogurt and berries, blend them into smoothies, add them to pancake batter, or cook them into porridge. The high nutritional quality of oats makes them a hit with nutritionists. And if you haven't added them to your diet yet, we've listed out their health benefits that might convince you to. 1. Aid weight loss. If you're on a diet, oatmeal will be your new best friend. A cup of its serving packs in 16.5 grams of fiber, which makes up for 66% of your recommended daily intake. It also offers 26.35 grams of protein. Both of these macronutrients make oats a filling food and keep you satiated for longer by delaying the time it takes for the stomach to empty the food. The beta-glucan in oatmeal might also contribute to this feeling of fullness by promoting the release of peptide PYY, a hormone that's produced in the gut in response to eating. This, in turn, keeps you from overeating and going beyond your caloric goals for that day. 2. Manage blood sugar levels. Whether you've been diagnosed with diabetes, are at risk of it, or are just trying to keep a check on your blood sugar levels, oatmeal might be helpful. The beta-glucan in oats is believed to form a thick gel that delays emptying of the stomach and slows down the absorption of glucose into the blood. This keeps you from getting a sugar crash. In addition to this, a good way to find out how quickly a certain food will raise your blood sugar is to take a look at its glycemic index. Foods high on the glycemic index raise blood sugar levels and are linked to type 2 diabetes. They may also stimulate hunger and lead to obesity, both of which often increase the risk of diabetes. Oats, which have a low glycemic index of 55, does not raise blood sugar levels. 3. Prevents constipation. If you struggle with constipation and infrequent, irregular bowel movements that are difficult to pass, oats might help. Laxatives are often prescribed to ease constipation, but, despite being effective, they may cause unhealthy weight loss and reduce your quality of life. Studies have found that oat bran, the fiber-rich outer layer of the grain, may help relieve constipation in older people. In one such study, 30 elderly patients who consumed a soup or dessert containing oat bran daily experienced improved well-being. About 59% of the patients in question were able to stop using laxatives after the 3-month duration of the study, while the overall laxative use increased by 8% in patients who didn't consume oat bran. 4. Lower cholesterol levels. As mentioned earlier, the beta-glucan in oats make them sticky, thick, and gel-like. This particular fiber in oats is what makes it ideal to lower cholesterol levels. A review of 58 clinical trials on oats that included 3,974 people across the globe found that an average daily intake of 3.5 grams of soluble fiber from oats reduced LDL bad cholesterol levels by 4.2%. It was also found to reduce other markers of bad cholesterol by 4.8% and the protein on these particles, ApoB, by 2.3% when compared to the group of people that didn't consume oats. 5. Heart health. Consuming oats regularly may keep your heart healthy. Some studies that have looked into this benefit have also compared different oat forms, oat groats vs instant. Others have looked at the effect of whole grain intake as a whole. A meta-analysis of 18 studies found that the risk of heart disease was 21% lower in people who had the highest intake of whole grains, including oats, as compared to people who had the lowest intake. Another study, that involved 54,871 Danish adults of ages 50 to 64, found that men and women with the highest total whole grain intake had 25% and 27% lower risk of heart attack than individuals with intakes with the lowest intake. Rye and oats, but not wheat, were associated with a lowered risk of heart disease, especially in men.